I'm Alexandra Katehakis. I am a licensed marriage family therapist, clinical director of the Center for Healthy Sex in Los Angeles, and I'm on the faculty for the International Institute of Trauma and Addiction Professionals. So people often ask me the question of what is healthy sex, and it depends on who the person is, especially when they're in recovery. So I often ask people, what do you think healthy sex is? What is it for you? We don't dictate the answer to that question, but we do help people grapple with what is the distinction between the sexual behaviors they were engaging in that were destructive, problematic, addictive, or compulsive versus the aspirations they have for the kind of sex life they'd like to have. So for example, I'll ask people about what their personal values are. What are their sexual values? What sort of sexual behaviors and acts do they actually really enjoy and get pleasure from? And all of those things get melded into a template and a plan for what healthy sex is. So healthy sex can vary from individual to individual, as I said. If somebody is single and they're in recovery from sex addiction, what we want to do is help that person move towards dating and even having casual sex again. So they get to understand the connection between intimacy and eroticism, because oftentimes in sexual addiction, people are just having sex in these very sometimes mechanical, rote, dissociative, and even painful ways, especially if they happen to be a reenactment of some sort of trauma they had, or if they really never learned what it meant to be sexually appropriate. And for couples, this is usually a conversation between the two people where they get to grapple with and struggle with what is healthy sex for us now. When couples have gone through the pain and heartbreak of sex addiction, the discovery and the betrayal on the partner can be profound. And so learning to trust again, learning to trust his or her own body again, learning to trust the person who was doing the betraying again can take months and even a year sometimes. So getting couples into those conversations about what do they like, what don't they like, what would they like to try sexually, what is the meaning the couple is constructing about the sex act between the two of them, are all part of a landscape of moving towards a healthy sexuality. So the answer to the question of what is healthy sex for people in recovery from sex addiction is mostly that it depends on you.